These are the dumbest things NBA players have ever said.
Put yourself in situations where you're not comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying.
For our first clip, Patrick Beverley, in a game against LeBron and the Lakers, was asked how hard it was to guard LeBron James.
Can you describe the challenge it is defensively when LeBron...
No challenge.
But particularly end of the game...
No challenge.
Can you describe what it's like as a defender to when he tries to force the switches
Not hard
with
at
the
all.
guard?
Patrick, man. LeBron had 28 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, with 12 of the 28 coming in the fourth quarter. And you had 2 points. Freaking 2. But speaking of LeBron, what did his future teammates think of him right before he was drafted? I'm sure they were all excited to play with one of the NBA's best ever.
Probably the sky's the limit for him, though. Good LeBron is just going to add to what we need and, just make things a little bit easier.
And he would come in and make an immediate impact like a Caron Butler, did for the Miami Heat. I don't think you can really just bring a high school player in and really just think your team gonna really turn around like that. If he come, he can just hop on our bandwagon and hopefully we can do something big.
Darius Miles, I'm not sure what type of bandwagon LeBron was joining. Y'all only won 17 games. Y'all were trash. But honestly, that's probably not as bad as this next clip where Draymond embarrassed himself in the front of the world during the 2019 NBA Finals by declaring they were going to win every game from there on out.
We just got to continue to battle and win the next game, go back to Toronto, win Game 5, come back to Oracle, win Game 6, and then celebrate. Fun times ahead.
That's it. There's the new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada.
They suck. Nope. We won. Nope.
As bad as Draymond embarrassed himself, someone who likes to do that often is Paul Pierce, and not just in the game where he pooped his pants.
We're just getting a taste of him. I'm like, I'm tired of getting a taste of him. I want the whole load.
Fine, back to Paul. Who's the best wing shooter of all time?
The best wing shooter of all time? Ooh. Right now, it's Ray Allen, but it will be Steph.
It will?
It will be Steph.
He's not a wing, though.
Wait.
What is Steph?
He's a point guard.
He's a wing guy.
What?
He's a wing guy. He's a combo guard. That's not a point guard.
Get this show over with,
He's a wing guy. But Ray Allen, he's the best
Steph Curry is not
time.
he's a wing guy?
Yeah, he just
What is a wing guy?
He just
I like
plays
it.
the point.
Wing guy is fun.
He's a combo.
He's a hybrid.
And then Clay.
Okay,
Those
so
two
right now it's Ray Allen. Then it's going to be Steph.
Then it's going to be Steph,
then
then
it's going to be Clay? Wow, that's a weird chart. Okay.
Well, the numbers are going to speak when it's all said and done.
Would you get this segment over with?
No, we got more.
I mean.
All right, at least we can agree. Peak Heat Big Three or Celtics Big.
Easy.
This is
if we was all in our prime versus them in their prime.
Oh, here we go.
They would sit on no championships right now. If we was in
Against Pierce, LeBron. Miami is going to throughout the postseason, just extraordinary. Meanwhile, LeBron James and Chris Bosh.
Clay's career. So I ask you, is Clay a better wing shooter than you were in your prime?
But you're asking Paul.
Is he a better
wing shooter? It's okay. You can say yeah.
I'm going to say no. Because this is why. In clutch situations.
Why are you staring at me like that?
It was money in the bank. You haven't seen Clay in these situations quite a bit.
You want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you got Clay. If you
grew up here in L.A. You grew up here in L.A. Give me your starting five. Give me your starting five right here live on air.
Live on air. Magic Johnson.
Yes.
I'm going Michael Jordan. I'm going Kobe at the 3. I'm going Russell at the 4. And then
you ain't even see Russell play.
Hey, listen, he got 11. Listen. It's about a balance. I need a balance. I need a balance in the lineup.
You played against TBD.
I need a balance in the lineup.
I'll take it.
Bill Russell. Who's your center?
My center's correct.
Hey, you take.
Both NBA Finals MVP. You have him in career points. He's got more playoff points. You are a more clutch shooter overall. He's got more playoff points. Paul, riddle me this. Who's the better NBA player?
That's easy. I can say that off the bat. That's me. If you give me Shaq If you give me LeBron,
they did. Called the big three.
We got that late, but like early in my career.
I mean, what are you doing right now?
If you give me these guys early in my career.
Well, let me ask you this. What would have been a perfect time for you, Paul? Let's make sure we get this right.
I was 24 years old.
Okay.
You give me Shaq.
He isn't here to defend his honor. I'm here.
No, stop sounding to the way. Magnificent.
No, it's my turn. My turn. Don't backtrack. He's made all NBA first team twice. Paul hasn't done it. He made all NBA 8 times to your 4. Ooh. He's made all defensive team 3 times to your 0.
Ooh, 0. That's rough.
He's won 1 scoring title. You weren't able to win the scoring title.
That's too bad.
He has 3 rings. You have 1 ring.
Ooh, 3 is bigger than 1.
What are we doing? He's just the hype man.
I guess Paul was tired of everybody clowning him on ESPN, because the way he was fired was pretty legendary. Latrell Sprewell. This is definitely one of the biggest fumble the bag moments ever in the NBA, but what he said to make it happen had to be one of the dumbest things possible. After making $15 million in the final year of his contract, he was offered a $21 million extension. He turned that down because it wasn't enough and said this: "I got my family to feed." He went on to never sign another NBA contract because nobody would offer what he wanted and went bankrupt. Latrell, man, what the hell were you feeding your family that $21 million couldn't afford? Were there diamonds mixed into the food? Yeah, that was pretty dumb, but Michael Beasley had to top all of that. With his logic and how the theory of how humans only use 10% of our brain came about, had to be one of the funniest things ever.
You can research the human brain and right?
Okay.
It says that we are only capable of using 10% of our brain, right?
Yes.
You believe that?
No, yeah.
Is you about to say it's true?
I'm saying that's what people say. That is the consensus scientifically.
It's the consensus scientifically. So who was the guy that used 11 that made it okay to say everybody's just using 10?
That isn't the right logic.
No.
The person who uses 10% of their brain is the one that said 10%.
No, because if you're only using 10% of your brain, you don't even know that you're using 10% of your brain. Like
he knew it was 10% of your brain based on your brain. You don't have to be using 11% to know someone else's 10%. He's saying, I'm 10%, you're 10%, like everyone's 10%. That is not mathematically correct.
That is not like someone had to.
But you have to have been using more than 10% of your brain to know that everyone else uses 10%?
Yes, because if you're only using 10% of something, that means you don't know the rest of the 90. You don't know the rest of the 90.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm right. Perfect.
No. You're right about the 90 and the 10.
Okay, so
Danny Green, after visiting a Holocaust memorial, posted this online. Yeah, it probably wasn't the best idea to post that, Danny. Meta World Peace. After being asked why rookies call him Meta and the vets call him Ron, his answer to that was not that dumb, but definitely one of the most random things ever.
Meta, I've been asking a bunch of players whether they call you Meta World Peace or Ron Artest now, and all the rookies say Meta, and all of the veterans say Ron. What's up with that? Is this some type of hazing?
Well, I'm most happy that Jesus Christ did not let me lose my teeth when I was 20 years old. Because I was wondering, like, what if you kept your baby teeth until the age of 18 or 20 and then you lose them? That would look pretty bad.
That would look really bad.
So I just think he's really brilliant that you lose your teeth when you're a baby rather than lose it when you're like 30 or 20. That has nothing to do with your question, but that was definitely on my mind.
That's what's going through Meta's mind right now.
Kevin Garnett was trying to give some deep analogy here, but he should have just gave it up a long time ago. He said, if I was a Caesar salad, the croutons would be my friends, the lettuce would be my family, and the dressing itself would be my mom. Because you can have the lettuce and the croutons, it can be called a Caesar, but until you have the dressing and it actually tastes like a Caesar. Now Cobb salad, that's a different story. If I was a Cobb salad, my wife is the lettuce. No, sorry, my daughter is the lettuce. My wife is the bacon strips, my friend Steve is the avocado, Cassell and Ty Lue are each a grape tomato, Tom Gugliotta is the chives, and also the hard-boiled egg. All my childhood pets are the cheese, and my mom is the Caesar dressing. I ask for Caesar dressing on my Cobb salads. Now, if anyone, please, I'm begging, can translate what Kevin was trying to say, please explain it to me in the comments. But there's definitely a lot more dumb things NBA players have said.
And he doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
Hold on, how don't you believe in Elvis?
I don't believe in dinosaurs either.
What?
Well, no, I actually do. I believe that.
What?
All right, this is gonna get a little crazy. All right.
Oh.
So
hold on.
I'm gonna take y'all a little left on this. All right. So y'all know how we got dogs and stuff, right?
Right.
So I think it was bigger people in the world before us, and like the dinosaurs was they pets. Yeah.
In the Laker defense that allows you to have so much success from the three-point line.
Well, all series long, we've been able to penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in, and then we penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in, and then.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof. Let's make it happen. Let's keep moving forward.
Ever been to the moon? Nope. They gonna come get us. I don't think so either. Sorry, I don't want to start a conspiracy. They ain't been on the moon.
You don't think?
To be honest, I would put myself in the same category as D-Wade. I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing that he have that I don't have is, more wins and 2 championships. That's it. I mean, but as far as playing on the same level, competing every night, both ends, shoot inside, outside, fast break, transition, Montiel have it all.
Last night we played at another level from from game 3. And I told you we were gonna play that way. Now we're gonna step it up another level. We gotta go to a whole nother level. If we want to win the series, we gotta go 3 more levels higher than that, and then we gotta go 4 more levels higher than that. We can't stay at the same level every game.
How do I see the series? I think it's going to be a good one, an exciting one. I know everybody's counting us out, but for us, there's really no pressure on us right now. So we just going to go out there and play basketball and win.
And win?
Yeah.
And how many games?
6. We're gonna win in 6.
What was your reaction, the team's reaction, when Brandon Jennings said, well, obviously, it's a good series, but we're going to win this thing in 6? That was my reaction. Nothing.
Or the concept of starting at the 4, or even coming off the bench. And the second question is...
Who, me?
Oh.
Hey, P, they said I got to come off the bench. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, how do you... I guess the bench question is not a question.
Stay ready as well. Well, this time of year, you have to be ready to play, because when you start going through 7-game series...
When I started actually doing research on my own and figuring out that there is no real picture of Earth. Like, there's not one picture of Earth. And we haven't been back to the moon since 1961 or 1969. And you start, and then it becomes like conspiracy theory.
Just in case you were persuaded by Kyrie, here are some recent photos of the Earth from our friends at the Internet. I mean, look.
Is that our Earth?
He's questioning whether the moon landing really existed, saying there's no real pictures of Earth.
Damn, what those players said was crazy. But you know what else is crazy? This video right here. This is 9 times Kevin Durant went too far. Trust me, it's worth the watch.